Hey guys, what's going on? Hey Pit, hey Dark Abyss. Thanks for dropping by on a Saturday night to hang out. Hope you guys are well. So we're on Frontline Jr. here. Yes, this is the second account. My mission to go through all of the story quest and write some guides has taken me this far. So as you can see, level 17, 3-star Guardian is carrying me. First 4-star is Sentry. Got the 3-star Mojo, 3-star Colossus, 3-star Iron Man Infinity War, but he won't see much action because we've only got 4 roster spots. So I'm going to try to 100% act 1.4.1 through 1.4.3 tonight, and then we'll open up some crystals and see what we've got. So it doesn't look like it's going to be anything too challenging. I haven't done anything but the axe, and you just get new champs, 3 stars and even 4 stars so quick now that they're just super OP for this early act content. We're just going to steamroll through this. Probably going to play a lot of Mojo because I just picked him up and duped him, and he is a lot of fun. So what are you guys up to on this Saturday night? I do like Mojo, especially for this early act stuff, because he has that game within a game stuff with his haters, which is a lot of fun actually once you get him duped and you can build him up. And I've been using him for map 1 AQ this week. Dark Abyss, you got your first 5-star at level 27. That is crazy to me. Crazy to me. I wonder when I will get my first 5-star here. Pit, you are just got home, you are relaxing, and you have food. So you're actually not working right now. I am glad to hear it. If anyone if anyone deserves to be not working right now, it is you, my friend. It is you. So I hope all is well. There we go. Mojo just shredding this Killmonger. Just gonna adjust my volume here. All good. So we'll work from left to right, because why not? Dark Abyss, who was your first 5-star on your second account? Was it someone that meant something to you? I'm really hoping to pull some champions that I haven't been playing a lot on my main account to kind of shake things up. Like if I pull a Blade or a Hyperion early, I think I'm just going to leave them at rank 1 because it's just, I don't know. It would just be too repetitive at this point. Read with that special 2 and your evades. Yeah, Mojo is smooth. I was super excited when I pulled the 3-star, and then we got that 3-star Awakening gem from the Summoner Appreciation Calendar. Pop that right into that bad boy. Oh no. The dreaded crossfight ability. Not quite as damaging here as it is from the epic modifiers that we've experienced in map 6 this week. Yeah, Mojo is smooth for a big boy, though. I wish the fights would last a little longer because the SB2 actually really shreds. Oh, She-Hulk from a legendary crystal. MSD would be very excited by that pull. You can do a lot with her. All right, so level 18, got the energy refill, another mastery point. We'll look at that at the end of the run. So we're going to play through the 3 maps. Then we'll add some mastery points and do our opening and see what we get. I am excited because we have the login crystal, and that's going to guarantee me at least a 3-star Elsa Bloodstone, and she's definitely someone that I would like to give a solid run in this with this account. If we get her as a 4-star, that would be crazy. We'll give Colossus a go here. He's got the class advantage. So what I've been finding so far is they introduced the class gates pretty early, but other than that, there hasn't been anything that's really super challenging to begin with in these early maps. Not that as a veteran player you would expect that, but I think they give you a nice slow ramp up. Almost got 5-star Falcon. Well, that 5-star Falcon, Falcon may mean something in a few months. We'll have to see what they do. Haters gonna hate indeed. There's champions of the Magnetos, Falcon, Gambit, Punisher 2099. That are going to get upgraded in some fashion in the next few months. Could end up turning out to be pretty good. Although Falcon needs a lot of help, let's be honest. Falcon needs a lot of help. I think Punisher 2099 could actually end up being really good after he gets an upgrade, because his kit's pretty cool and he can do some interesting things with his battery. I haven't played him much. Getting a little wrecked by Cap here, but we're gonna rally. It's gonna be okay. There we go. Look at that, 5,000 gold, a little generic ISO. The rewards at this level are adorable. Okay, we're going to make another run through for 100%. Yeah, I played a lot of Moon Knight in the old days. He was a go-to for me for a while. I think he was my second 555. That was back when a little bleed damage was all you needed. Yeah, but both Daredevils definitely need a buff. Groot needs a lot of help. I think pretty much all the Guardians, well, Star-Lord's okay. Gamora has already been buffed once, but Groot and Rocket and Drax could definitely use some help. Yeah, it will be very interesting to see what they do with some of these buffs. The Magneto ones in particular, I don't have him ranked up either Classic or Magneto Marvel now, but I like that they're going to differentiate them. That supposedly OG Magneto is going to be more of an attacker. He could work against the class wheel, which would be cool because, of course, the problem's always been that he has class disadvantage versus the tech champions, but those are pretty much all the metal champions as well. And then Magneto Marvel now is supposed to be more of a support character. But we'll probably see that at the end of August. And then we're assuming Professor X is coming in September and hopefully bringing either another classic X-Men or X-Men villain with him. There's still so many X-Men that need to get brought to the contest. I know I've said this a ton. Still waiting for Kitty Pryde. Polaris would be great. Actually, Polaris would be really cool. A nice tie-in with Professor X and a Magneto buff as well. Maybe it'll be her. Could go for that. Alright, we're taking on this Blade mini-boss right now. Whole block's a little bit of a tricky prompt there. You could open yourself up for some damage there if the AI is a little more aggressive than it is at this level. Alright, now we'll one more go with this Captain America boss. Block a hit. There we go. Very nice, Mojo. Very nice. Alright, just gonna grab a couple quick notes. Let's see, reached level 18. But really nothing too complicated as far as defenders in this chapter. I think by this point, pretty much anyone that's been playing along and not rushing is going to have more than enough firepower to take on this chapter. Okay, just going to move over to 1.4.2. Alright, Collector and Kang still arguing. So we have 3 paths with a Scarlet Witch boss, and only Scarlet Witch has her SIG ability. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Mojo just super fast, especially against these cosmics. We'll see at the end of this if I'll check AQ. I probably have a little energy and can move too. The AQ fights with this guy have been fun, but haven't been able to time it where I can take on the boss. I don't even know if I looked and saw who the boss was in map 1 yet. What is my favorite MCU movie? That is a great question, Dark Abyss. My favorite MCU movie is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Just think that was a phenomenal story. Chris Evans, awesome as Captain America. Love what they did with Black Widow in that movie. You get Bucky there. It just really felt like just a great comic book movie. I love how they incorporated Falcon and Nick Fury into the story. So that one is, that one's probably number 1 for me. First Avengers is up there. First Guardians is way up there. Trying to think. What's number 2 for me? It's so hard. Depends what mood I'm in. I love Spider-Man Homecoming. Just that one's so much fun. And it really, to me, it feels like Spider-Man Homecoming was the first time that we were able to see both Peter Parker and Spider-Man done really well in a movie. I thought Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was actually pretty interesting, but he's a little too cool as Peter Parker. And I'm not a huge fan of the Tobey Maguire movies. I know that's like sacrilegious, and there's a lot of people that love that trilogy, particularly Spider-Man 2. I don't know. I never really connected with Tobey's Spider-Man or that trilogy of movies. Idle is such a weird one. It's like you need to stun the guy and just sit there and hope that you don't get obliterated. Tobey was too emotional. Yeah, I mean, he was just a little too mopey for me. I don't know how much of that was him and how much of it was the writing, though. I mean, you can't fault the actor if the script doesn't give them great material to work with, right? Like, I prefer a very quippy Spider-Man who's engaging, taunting the villains, and that's what's so great about that airport scene, right? Where they're even making fun of it, where, oh, you have a metal arm, and Falcon's like, you're not supposed to talk this much during a fight. And it's like, oh, sorry, like that's what I want from Spider-Man. But if it's not in the script, you can't really do anything with it. And of course, Into the Spider-Verse was really awesome. That was just, what a trip that was. I remember when I was watching that, I was like, I can't believe they let them make this like crazy multiverse Spider-Man movie. This is so cool. All right, so pretty cut and dry run through here. So let's get the center lane done. Yeah, James, I totally agree. Tom Holland, he's perfect. He's perfect in the role. I like that they cast someone that was young enough and looked like he was in high school, and he just gets it. He just gets it. But they've done such a good job of casting the key players in the MCU. When you think about Chris Evans, like, that dude is Captain America. Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Scarlett Johansson is perfect as Black Widow. Like, they've made so many good casting decisions that I don't even know that we really appreciate how often they just totally nail it. So yeah, I'm excited to see where Peter's story picks up from, post Mysterio and getting exposed, and it's so cool that they're bringing back J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, because he was perfect as JJ in the Tobey Spider-Man trilogy. I don't think anyone can do that better. But again, they're doing a different twist on the character, which is kind of cool. Yeah, man, James, I totally agree. It's like when we've had the privilege of seeing these iconic characters grow over 10 years with the same actors. It's just amazing, and it's so cool that we're not done. And I'm really excited to see, Falcon get a chance to, shine and get more into Bucky's story. I love how those two just, play together and to give them a TV show where they can really build on their worlds and we can see them as main characters, not supporting characters. I think it's going to be really awesome. And the same thing for Wanda, right? Like WandaVision, like there's just so much great material there, and she's really been a side player for the main Avengers so far. So it's going to be awesome to see her step into the light. You're right. They can. They've actually done that before. Hey, Drew, it's hope your Saturday's going well. Yeah, they've done that, right? Where Daredevil, maybe that's a way. Listen, if they can get Daredevil, into the MCU, and that's the way they do it, I am more than okay with Matt Murdock coming in through the Spider-Man series. Because they've done that before, right? Where I think, Daredevil's pretended to be Spider-Man, and Iron Fist is actually pretended to be Daredevil when Matt Murdock was in jail to try to cover for him. Yeah, I would love to see the, Charlie Cox. I couldn't think of the actor. Yeah, I would love to see them retain Charlie Cox and... as Daredevil, Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, so good. Yep, so many great stories. It'll be interesting to see what they end up doing, like who's going to be the next big bad post Thanos. I know there's been a lot of speculation that it's going to be Kang. I think he's the most likely candidate, especially now that they've mucked with time travel. Certainly gives Kang a reason to take notice of the Avengers. And of course, we have to figure out how Loki's going to work back into everything now too. How did I haven't seen, I have not seen the Venom movie, Dark Abyss. I never got around to seeing that one. I know some people liked it. I will get to it at some point. I'm sure Tom Hardy probably did a better job than Topher Grace, though, as Venom. It's interesting. I don't know if they're actually going to end up tying those Sony movies in with the MCU. Like, if Tom Holland as Spider-Man shows up in Venom, like, does that mean it's in the MCU? Like, what are they going to do with that? What's going to go on with Morbius? So it could end up that Venom is actually in the MCU. We'll see. Oh, Iron Fist. Just wrecking me. All you saw is Eric Foreman. Couldn't get past that. You know what's interesting? I saw an interview with Topher Grace, and he said he was talking about how him and Tobey Maguire are usually up for a lot of the same parts. So it was kind of weird that he got cast as Venom, basically the evil version of of Tobey Maguire's character in Spider-Man 3. Yeah, I get. You're right. I forgot that Michael Keaton does show up as Vulture. So yeah, they must have some kind of agreement. That is a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, because that was like the end of the trailer, right? The end of the Morbius trailer. Like that was the holy crap moment. And listen, I am totally down for Michael Keaton getting as much screen time as Vulture as possible. He crushed it. I mean, that is not exactly an A-list villain, and he made him compelling and interesting and scary, and definitely can, as much Michael Keaton as Vulture as we can get. I'm cool with that. If they want to work up to a Sinister Six movie, totally cool. It's been so weird without all the Comic-Cons and movies being released in theaters. It's like we're in this weird holding pattern where you haven't really seen much about the shows or the upcoming movies, and it's kind of been out of sight, out of mind for a little bit. Like, are we still going to get Black Widow in November? I hope so. Hopefully it's safe to go to a movie theater. Favorite villain in the MCU. Now, see, you can argue that there haven't been a ton of great ones. Thanos, obviously, he's great. Loki's probably the best. He's the most interesting and has gotten the most screen time. So I'm trying to think. Let's see. Just write a couple quick notes there. Nothing didn't level up. No hard fights. Yeah, I'd probably go Loki number 1, and probably Loki number 1, Keaton's Vulture number 2, and then Thanos. I think. Killmonger's pretty good though too. Killmonger definitely, he's up there on the list. A lot of the villains don't get much screen time, or they just, they just don't do a good enough job making them interesting. Winter Soldier is my favorite movie, but that one's not even really about the villain. It's just sort of like Hydra as this entity being evil. Yeah, I mean that, and that's Loki at Killmonger. Credit to those actors, gotten a lot of material, and the Loki show just. That's exciting stuff, right? Like, I think we all want to see Tom Hiddleston just, get as much screen time as he can. And, he really makes those Thor movies. Like, even, say, Thor: The Dark World, which is not a great movie. That maybe has the, Mekhlef might be the worst villain in the MCU just because they've subtitled him the whole time, so you can't even connect with him because he's speaking Elvish. Loki saves that movie. Like, every time he's on screen, it's just a joy. But I'm excited to see where things go, who we've got for upcoming villains. No idea what they're doing with the Loki show. I think the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that could be interesting because we know that they're going to bring Zemo back, and that's cool because he definitely deserves to have his story told. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Drew, because they are resetting his arc, right? Because it's Loki from Avengers 1 that we're getting. We're not getting the whole redemption arc. I don't know. That's one of those that I guess we're going to have a little bit of a leap of faith there. I think they might, for the Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think they might have U.S. Agent there as well as kind of like an anti-hero adversary to Falcon, because the government might not want him to take up the Captain America mantle, so that could also be cool. I'm not sure what they're doing with WandaVision either, whether it's someone like Mephisto or Nightmare is going to show up. Oh no, I've been magnetized. This might actually be a problem in a couple months. So many hater buffs. Yeah, we really are in uncharted territory here with the MCU after, 10, 12 years. We don't know where all these characters are going to go. Because with a lot of the movies, with the origin movies, you kind of know the stories that they're going to adapt. And even with Infinity War and Endgame, maybe Endgame we didn't know how they were going to get out of it, but in Infinity War, we knew Thanos was going to snap, right? Yeah, Drew, I'm with you there, right? Like, Wanda is going to use her reality-bending powers to create her own universe as a way to deal with all the destruction around her, and that's going to have, in MCOC terminology, that's going to have some knock-on effects, right? And that's where Doctor Strange is going to come in. I totally agree. How did I like Captain Marvel in Endgame? I mean, she's fine. She's such a tricky character because she's so OP, right? Like, she just comes in and like crushes a spaceship, and then is pretty much going one-on-one with Thanos, right? It's gonna be she's a tricky character. It's really hard to write the characters that are that strong and that invulnerable. Like, we see that with Superman too, right? Like, I don't know what they're going to be able to do with her to make an interesting story going forward. It's really, really tough because of how strong she is. But overall, I liked the Captain Marvel movie. I like Brie Larson. I know she gets a lot of hate, but I actually like the casting. I think she's good in the role. Will be interesting to see what they do going forward with the character, but I think it's really challenging. MCOC Droid does. Hello, my friend. How are you doing this Saturday? Oh, well, I appreciate you dropping by. It's always good to hear from you, my friend. And you still owe me that incursion stream sometime, so we gotta fire it up sometimes and take on Sector 7, have a little fun. I'm trying to think. We've got so many MCU things to look forward to. Like we've got the Eternals, and I'm not super knowledgeable about the Eternals stuff, but that's going to be interesting. I imagine we'll see Cersei come to MCOC, probably Cersei and Black Knight when that movie comes out. Coming soon. Very good. Very good, sir. You have a good dinner. Talk to you later. And I'm actually I'm excited for the She-Hulk series too. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that it's kind of in line with the tone of the mid 2000s She-Hulk comics that Dan Slott wrote. Really enjoyed those stories. I think that'd be fun. Sort of She-Hulk lawyer. That'd be cool. Maybe handling a little bit of superhuman litigation, and that's how they can get some fun crossovers. Oh, Drew, we should totally dual stream some incursions sometime, bud. That would be awesome. PM me sometime, and we will get that done in the next couple weeks, because that would be a lot of fun. I don't have a lot of time this week with some stuff going on, but first couple weeks in August we will definitely do that, because it would be great to just hang out. And honestly, streams are super fun when you've got someone on call to just riff with. That's why I like streaming incursions so much with Rich. But we can definitely find some time to do that. And maybe we can test out some weird champs too. I would really like to pull a 6-star Nova just so I can run the New Warriors Trinity in incursions, because Darkhawk would be amazing with those two synergies. What times are good for me? Usually, let's see. I mean, this is, right around 8 o'clock Eastern. I think we're both Eastern time zone. Right around 8 o'clock Eastern is usually that 8 to 9 p.m. hour is usually good for me. Weekends tend to be a little bit more open, but maybe working from home on Fridays. But I do my incursions stream with Rich on Friday afternoons, so probably don't have time to double up. So yeah, probably this 8 o'clock time slot that we're in right now is probably really good for me if we're not doing a weekend stream. Just because I gotta usually get the little dude to bed before I have my evenings free. Perfect. Yeah. It doesn't have to be exact. A little bit of a connection error, but now we're back. So Drew, who have you been using in incursions lately? Because I'm kind of all over the place. I have been testing out so many champions, and so many of them seem to be fun. The only one that I've really been disappointed in is Heimdall. I thought as a Cosmic with all those buffs and stacking up the Fury that there might be a way to actually get him some decent damage, but it's just not there. Morningstar, Venom, and Guillotine 2099 or Colossus. Yeah, that's great, right? Morningstar, definitely my go-to. You need that regen. Need the survivability. All those are good picks. Venom is not someone I've given enough of a run in Incursions, though. And I really need to. Maybe next time. Because I just ranked my Venom up to 565, but have not unleashed him yet. Oh yeah, you had a wild run. Things do get crazy in those later zones. It's a lot of fun. That's what I like so much about Incursions. Like, it gets crazy with the hacks and with the opponents, but it's low stakes, so you don't feel bad if you get blown up by some crazy node combo. And Mojo just so quick. All right, I think we've got one more run. We've got Sentry for the Science Gate. And I think we should hit level 19 on this path. All right, through the Science Gate. Here we go, Deadpool. Who is the, Pitt, I will check as soon as we are done with this path, because I actually don't know, because I haven't fought him. But map one's been a lot of fun. You know me, I throwing on those beginning modifiers. Got to throw in the modifiers. Yusef, hey man, yes, the account has grown because I haven't caught up with releasing all the guides yet. So my plan with this account is to take it to Cavalier, to 100% everything through 6.1.6. That's probably as far as I'll take it, because that will get me caught up on all the guides. Ooh, I have auto fight. Reach auto fight. Yeah, I really should throw some epic mods on map one and screw with those guys. They wouldn't know any better. I mean, they probably don't have too many masteries anyway at this level, so like the crit one wouldn't even really matter. If someone's got a 3-star Corvus, they're going to be very confused. Yeah, so I'm going to definitely, take my time with this account, work my way through story quest, write the guides. It's also interesting for me just to see like where accounts are at certain levels, because it's not like I can go back with my account and be like, let's play through Act 4. Like, even if I kept myself to just 4 stars, I don't think it'd be an accurate representation of actually running through that content these days. And it'll be interesting for me to see like where the web traffic picks up, because the guides are something that do really, really well for the Frontline site. So particularly the variant guides. So once variant 5 comes out, definitely going to pause on this account and focus on 100%ing variant 5 and getting that guide out, because I find that a lot of my readership is sort of in that pushing to become uncollected, pushing to become cavalier zone, where they're starting to get into variants. So that's going to be very relevant content to them. Yeah, this is going to be a totally free-to-play account. I don't even spend that much on my main account. I'm usually just good for the sigil every couple months, and I do the $5 unit deal every month. But other than that, I don't buy the crystal packs. When 4th of July and Cyber Monday roll around, I might spend $20 or $30, but I am no whale when it comes to this game. Yeah, so not going to spend on this account, not going to arena on this account, sort of just take what we get, try to pick some champions I haven't used that much on my main account, and see how far we go. All right, there we go. So we have accomplished our goal. That's 100% through 1.4.3. So let's duck into AQ real quick. See what we got to do. Map 1. Alright, so it's a Diablo mini boss and a Doctor Doom boss. So it's still Doctor Doom with the Diablo mini, but just 2 sections. Oh no! Bye-bye, Gambit. Yes, we will. We are about to do that. Now that I moved in AQ. So, let's do the account tour stuff. So first off, let's go to Masteries. And, as you can see, maxed out Stupefy, got Limber, got Dexterity, working on the defense masteries. And the reason I'm working on the defense first is because I just don't need any more offensive firepower right now. So I am working on the defensive tree. So we're going to unlock Perfect Block. And let's see, stand your ground. I don't really think we need. It's going to be a while before I can unlock recovery, so we'll start with putting in the offensive tree actually. So that's vitality and strength. Masteries unlocked, perfect block and strength. All right. So now that we've done that, let's do our opening. But let me just show you real quick what we've got. 1 4-star, that is Sentry. the 3 stars, 3-star Guardian, been playing a lot of him. Canadian Canadian event was really nice. Get the dupe Guardian. 3-star Mojo, playing a lot of him. Colossus, thinking about using him a lot as my mutant. Iron Man Infinity War, Sparky, Mysterio, Void, Gamora, Ronan, Black Widow, Taskmaster, Vulture, and Iron Man. So you see very tech heavy. And then the 2 stars, we're starting to round out most of the ones you'd expect, but not really going to focus on 2 stars in this account right now. All right, let's see what we can open up. Let's save the login crystal. Let's open up these premiums. Let's see if we get a 4-star. These are some high-stake premium hero crystals right here. So who would I like? Elsa, Emma Frost, Angela, Clairvoyant would be awesome. Said a lot of the champions I didn't get a good run on in my main account. 2-star Hawkeye, not too concerned about him. All right, Premium Hero Crystal number 2. Oh, 4-star Green Goblin. So close. So close. We've got an Awakened A-Bomb, though. All right, final Premium Hero Crystal from the shards. Who will it be? Oh, 3-star Magneto Marvel now. All right. We will see what his buff entails in another month. There we go. Okay, get the 3-star. All right, let's open these map 1 crystals. See what's in these bad boys. Oh, got a little revive. Little T2B. Get the war crystals, pop those open. Pop the dailies, probably going to be 1 stars in here. Ooh, new champ, 2-star Iron Fist. All right, we've got 2 more premium hero crystals, and then I think we had a 3-star there. And then we'll open up the login crystal for Elsa. All right, here we go. And almost the 4-star Korg. That would have been a little fun, actually, to break out Korg. All right, let's do we've got 2 3-stars, so this could actually mean something. Let's see who we get as the first one, and Yondu. So that's another tech. Way too many techs, and I'm already committed to Guardian as my 3-star tech. Maybe someone like Havoc might be nice. Human Torch. Again, champions that I have not used much on my main account. That's what I'm after. And 3-star Hulkbuster. This account is just so tech heavy right now. All right, here is the login crystal. This is the last one to open. Can I get a 4-star Elsa? Final look at the roster. Not a bad top 5 right now with 3-star Guardian. I think he's... Yeah, he is maxed out. You get the PI solo because you know, it's like, is he 440? And he is. It's just the masteries are so low right now. That's why the PI is so low. So then we've got the rank 1 sentry. Looking at ranking him up. We will max out this Mojo. Not sure about Colossus. Don't think I'm going to focus on Iron Man Infinity War, but definitely going to rank up that Elsa Bloodstone when I get the chance. Ghost Dog, yeah, man, you just a little bit late, but don't worry. I just did the first half, so I will be back sometime in the next couple weeks, and gonna do 1.4.4 through 1.4.6, and get that crazy Act 1 100%. All right, guys. That is gonna be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Appreciate everyone who came by to hang out. Ghost Dog, Drew, Yusef, my great alliance leader from the Shield family, Pitt, Dark Abyss, MCOC Droid Does. Great to see you guys. James, Souza. All right, hope everyone has an excellent evening, and I will see you in the next one.